All right, so welcome back, crew. Hey guys, I know that I haven't done a video in a few weeks here, but I just want to do a really quick video, and we're gonna follow up after this video because there's going to be some changes to the channel. And one reason is that I'm thinking about changing the channel name. This is the second time that I've actually had to change the channel name. I don't have to change it, but I'm trying to reach out to a lot more people, trying to broaden my audience and stuff, because we do a lot of stuff on my channel besides just car restorations and car shows. Even though that is going to be still the main topic of my channel, but I figure that whenever I say Resto's Mods Garage, everyone's thinking that I'm just doing complete restorations on every build and every video. But this is an adventure channel. This is a fun channel. And so someone approached me and told me, hey Chris, you always taking trips, you're traveling, you're cooking, you're fishing, I just started doing some hunting and stuff, and now I opened up a new location at my shop, which is, of course, you guys know they call me the Cigar Man. So and I want to try to expand on my business as well and get a little bit into my personal life and things that I do day to day as well, just not on the side as a hobby. So we will be tackling that really soon. Probably after this video, I will definitely start making another video introducing the new channel, and actually it's going to be the same channel, but I'm just going to change the name of the channel. Okay. And also there's another Resto Mods Garage that's out there that's been around a long time, which I didn't realize that it was another Resto Mods Garage out there. They just spell it different. So I want to try to separate myself from that. I don't want to infringe on nobody else's what they got going on and stuff, and I just want to try to be my own identity, okay, if that makes any sense. So the day video is going to be helping my buddy out. We're doing a fender, a motorcycle fender, which we haven't had motorcycles on this channel, I don't believe, besides at the car shows. So anyway, someone had actually did this fender and they put a lot of clear coat on it, but I think it was just a lot of trash. So I'm gonna try to get away with sanding this completely down to bare metal, try to save him a little bit of money, and plus he's a buddy of mine, so it's gonna be your pro bono job. And I kind of figured, well, this is a good little short video to start before we actually change over to our name and stuff. And I'm not gonna let you guys know what that is quite yet. On the next video we'll change the name, and I get you guys involved and let you guys know what the channel is going to be from now on. But I'm going to turn you guys around here in a second, and I'm going to show you exactly what we're working with. All right, so welcome back. So this is the fender that we're working on. If I'm not mistaken, this is a 2007 Road King fender that he took this off of. And I'm gonna try to zoom in on here so you guys can see if I can get the proper lighting. You can see, let me see if you can see the bubbles that's in it, or the trash. Get from this direction here. It's kind of hard to see. Here we go. But yeah, you can see the trash that's in it. It's all over. It's all over here. And it's also on the side here. All on the side here, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're going in this on the side, it's all on the side, and it's real, it's tell you, it's grew. So to me it looks like a pretty decent paint job. It's just that there's a lot of trash that's in it, and someone should have caught that. These are the materials that we're going to be. Very simple project. If you guys need, if you got trash in it, if you got a finished paint job, this is what you can do to try to get that trash out. It may save you a lot of headache in the long run. I just got my squeegee. I got a soft block. I'm gonna start out with 1,000 grit sandpaper here, and I'm gonna then go to a 2,000. I may go in between with a 1,500, but we'll see how that 1,000 grit works first, because these it got a lot of trash in it. All right, and then I got me a sponge. I got me just some warm water. I'm already soaking my 1,000 grit and 2,000 grit paper, guys. So then we're gonna go ahead and get started on sanding. I just want to let you guys check out Bullseye here. As you see, I got my business sign on Bullseye. Everybody is enjoying it. Everybody loves Bullseye. We did this build here probably, almost, believe it or not, it's been 5 years ago, guys. And she's still going strong. Just got out of the garage and she still needs the washing. It's a nice day today. It's you know, mid-February and stuff, so it's still a little nippy outside even though the sun is out. And of course we got all the other gyms over here in the driveway. I pulled them out to let them get some sun, started them up. First time they've been out of the garage since this winter. So let's go ahead and get into this project with this sanding. So we're starting out with 1,000 grit first. I just wrap it around. It's pretty deep. Those all that dirt nibs. We're just gonna keep sanding this. I can tell they put a lot of clear on it. It's pretty thick. I'm not really worried about burning through at this point. And you can tell that it's working because when you see that little, it turns milky white. You can see the clear coat coming off. And we just want to try to get it flat. We'll do this whole fender like this. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and continue sanding out. I know you guys have seen me sand, wet sand anyway, but this is just a start. I'm going to go ahead and get everything sanded with 1,000 grit really good. And then we'll wipe it off and we'll see where we're at, and I'll cut you guys back on, and then we'll go with 1,000 grit, maybe 1,500 grit if I think it needs it. All right, guys. Real quick, I just wanted to show you a technique that I normally use. I have my sponge in one hand. I just put it over the piece that I'm actually wet sanding, and whenever I need a little bit of moisture or water, I just barely squeeze it, let that water flow over it to keep it wet. There's a lot of trash on both sides, so I'm glad they actually put a lot of clear coat on it, but they didn't stop once they started seeing that all this trash is spraying on it. And once we finish doing everything in 1,000 grit, I'll get my squeegee, which I will show you, and we'll wipe it off, and you'll see how dull it's gotten. Take that shine off of it. And I'm staying away from my edges. There's no need for me to wet sand the edges because I don't want to burn the paint whenever I go back to buff it out. So that's why I stay, and I use my pinky finger and stuff as a guide, so I won't get close to those edges. And plus there's some bolts here. I don't need to go over those bolts. All right, let's see how we did with the 1,000 grit. Let's go ahead and wet her down. See if we get all that dirt out of it, or most of it with just 1,000 grit. Take my little squeegee here. So now you can really see it really good where we need to sand a little more. You can see the fish eyes in it, so that lets me know I can sand a little bit right here. You can see it really well now where the fish eyes were, where it's raised. So I'll sand that a little bit more with 1000 grit. Yep, needs a little bit more sanding. Got a little bit right there. Almost got that out. And then we'll go ahead and, it looks good on this side. My attention a little bit right up in this area here on the inside of the fender. And then we'll go ahead and do 2000. I don't think it needs 1500. Right there, just a little bit of fisheye. And right here. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and use the 2000 grit. And I think that'll do it. Then after that, we'll dry it off and we'll go ahead and put a buffer to it and we'll see how she turns out. Basically, another thing with this 2000 grit is doing is getting 1000 grit sand scratches out. Alright, we'll keep doing that until we get it flat. Alright crew, so here she is. Now it's very flat. Everything is flat. I think we saved doing a paint job. It just had a lot of dirt and dust in it. At first, it was so bubbly, we actually thought that it was due to maybe rust underneath the paint, but that wasn't it. And Alex, I left this here. I didn't do anything with this because this is the fender here. It'll be bolted to the vehicle. So this is what we're going to use. It's 3M one step. Now this stuff here is kind of new. I haven't used much of this. I normally use the 3 steps. So this one here, I should better use this and then just use the swirl marks if I need it. So we're gonna try this and see how it works out. So we're gonna take this in the garage. I'm gonna lay it on something flat, on something soft, so I can get all the edges and everything, all right? So let's go. All right, so I'm gonna try to show you everything that I'm using. This is just my little disc for my buffer. And you got the threadeds here. So with this pad that you need to use with this particular one step is actually a removable pad. You got a little hole down, a little octagon square in there. You put that in. When you lift this up, it disconnects. It's a quick disconnect, and that way it won't come up. And then you take this where it's grooved on the inside for the female end, and you just put it on top of the male. Just screw it on like that, and you're ready to go. All right, this stuff is pretty messy, so we're gonna try to do the side first, and then we'll do the top. Bring that shine back. See the difference. center. Now I could normally go and buff this again, but it's just old fender, guys. I think that's gonna be good to go right there. I'm not even gonna use the third step on it. Yep. I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright crew, so this was going to be, like I said from the beginning, it was going to be a very short video. This old fender turned out good, and I'm going to let Ron decide. So we, like I said, everything is slick. Everything's slick. If there's no more trash in this fender whatsoever, with this one stage 3M, that perfect one stage that I use, hey, that's like my second time only using it, and it turned out really good. You just got to be patient with it. I could probably buff it one more time, it's not really too much I can buff out because it's really slick. But the person who painted this last, evidently, they got a lot of coats of paint on it, but there are a little bit, I don't know if you can see it, you can't feel it, but you see that right there? That's underneath the clear. Way underneath. This is so slick and smooth. So I'm gonna talk to my buddy before, just to see he wants, because this should be hiding behind the forks and stuff, but you can't feel. This is so slick and smooth. So I'm gonna let him see what he wants to do, and if he wants to go ahead and sand this whole fender down and repaint it, I will. But like I said, I'm not charging him for this job here, guys. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And this is going to be a short video. Don't forget, guys, we're changing the name of the channel. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to change it to, but like I always tell you guys, if you got a fast car, truck, a good cigar, smoke them if you got them, baby. CJ is out, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.